Hi YouTube, I'm starting this video channel to document my journey at the age of 29 and getting dentures. After watching several other individual stories, I decided that it would be a good idea to document my journey, considering all of the different questions and concerns other young people have getting dentures and not being an old person. So, I'm fairly new to this. I'm very I like to stay to myself. So doing this whole video thing is really kind of new and I'm nervous. So, sorry. Let me just say that my tooth decay is not from any type of dental disease. It's just me, and I know a lot of people will say that it's a horrible excuse, but probably for about 10 to 12 years now, I have been a heavy Mountain Dew drinker. And it's been just Mountain Dew and poor dental care on my part. I'm not exactly a high income person, so I do have help with public aid, and their denture programs aren't exactly the best. So, due to the sugary Mountain Dew and poor health care, my teeth have pretty much decayed beyond repair. Now, these front 5 I had filed down and crowned capped back when my state covered that. And then once they stopped, obviously, the only work they cover now is getting emergency extractions, and that is where, the decay is beyond repair, it's broken off, there's no other help for the teeth. So these front 5 look pretty good. However, these bottom ones are pretty bad. And I have none back here. I'm missing quite a few. I think last time I counted I had 18. So, yeah. Anyway, now these front ones, it's not all, I'm not going to put all the blame on me, but I did have braces in my teenage years, and as an adult, when I got these fixed, the dentist I was going to pulled off the permanent back retainer on the front and bottom and left it where the adhesive from that retainer pulled off some of the enamel, so they didn't fix that. And then I switched dentists once the public aid coverage changed, and the dentist I went to filed down. I was assuming he was going to put caps on the bottom too, but they just filed them down, and that played a big part in such bad decay on the front. Now I've had, 1 to 2 teeth pulled throughout the years, so that's why I have, over here is all healed up. I mean, there's nothing there. So, anyway, pretty bad. So, I mean, I can get through my day if I don't smile too big without anybody really noticing how bad my teeth are. However, the pain is just constantly there. And I got to the point where I had to do something about it. So I started to seek out getting anything, dentures. I wasn't really prepared to get dentures, but after being told that I needed them, it was pretty heartbreaking considering I'm only 29. And we're all used to the whole idea that only old people get dentures. But upon further research, a lot of women in my family have had dentures at a young age, due to the periodontal disease or just poor poor care, thin enamel. I mean, I've heard stories from several people, so I have pretty much come to terms with the fact that I'm going to be one of those women in the family who have dentures at a young age, and I guess I've just gotten used to the idea, or am in denial, one of the two. Probably a couple months ago, I went and got my consult to see about getting dentures, and I did do lots of research before, and I did visit, I think I settled on my fourth dental clinic in the area. A lot of people I've seen go to affordable dentures. However, the one in my area has a lot of bad reviews. So my thing is, if I'm paying the money, I'm not gonna go somewhere that, people say is a bad spot to go. However, they did have probably some of the cheapest, price-wise, the cheapest deals. I've also gone to Aspen Dental, and I went to my regular dentist, or another just regular dentist, not denturist, and then I settled with a place called All Smiles Dental, and let me just say, super nice, genuinely helpful, genuinely caring, and I hadn't got that anywhere else. So the package I did choose from them, even though it was a little high, I felt that it was the best plan because of their genuine concern for getting me what I needed and making sure it was appropriate for what I could afford. Now, I did mention that I am on public aid, so paying out of pocket was really hard for me. So I did call some local groups. I called my township. I also tried several churches in the area, and unfortunately none of them were able to help, and that was a real downer for me. I ended up just telling my employer about my situation, and they decided to loan me the amount of money that I needed, which was a godsend. So I was able to schedule my impression appointment right away, and that was a couple weeks ago that I got the okay from them. So I scheduled my impression appointment. I'm getting my extractions done tomorrow, Wednesday, and getting temporaries put in. I do have a high pain threshold, so I'm not anticipating taking any days off work. However, we will see, considering some of the what word am I trying to think of here? Considering some of the swelling and pain that I've seen the other people here go through, I have discussed that option with my employer, and he's willing to work with me on that if I need to just call and say, hey, I can't come in today, or even if I come in for a little bit and need to leave, he's okay with that. So, anyway, I'm just starting this adventure here with you guys. I'm open to any questions, suggestions, comments, I will respond accordingly. Sorry, this is my day off, so I'm not really made up like some of these people on YouTube are. So, feel free to leave me any messages, inbox me, and tomorrow before I go in, at 2 o'clock p.m., I'm putting in a full day work and then going in right afterward to take care of this and get rid of this raggedy smile. So feel free to follow along. Thank you.